Welcome to Dreamy Decor, where we bring timeless beauty and DIY inspiration straight to your screen. In today's video, we're unveiling the enchanting world of Victorian home design. Whether you love intricate details, romantic charm, or cozy elegance, this series will guide you through each element with warmth and creativity. Victorian homes carry an old-world magic that speaks to history, craftsmanship, and personal comfort. From ornate woodwork to rich color palettes, these homes whisper stories from the past while still offering room for modern charm. We'll show you how to blend the best of both worlds, graceful tradition and present-day practicality. Make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment sharing which Victorian style speaks to you. This journey is all about creating beauty on a budget with soulful design. Whether you're updating a space or dreaming of one, we're here to inspire every step of the way. Victorian interiors are known for their rich and layered color palettes. Think deep burgundies, forest greens, and dusty roses, all balanced with elegant creams or gold accents. These hues tell a story of refinement and comfort. For a modern home, incorporating just a touch of these shades can completely transform a space. Try painting a single accent wall in a Victorian-inspired tone like maroon or olive. Pair it with neutral base colors for a grounded, livable look. The goal is to evoke charm without overwhelming the senses. Use fabrics like velvet or brocade to add texture and depth to your color story. For those who prefer a lighter palette, look to Victorian pastel variations, powder blue, mauve, or soft mint. These shades were once used in bedrooms and drawing rooms for a more feminine touch. Today, they work beautifully in bathrooms, nurseries, or cozy reading corners. Victorian furniture is defined by its elegance, craftsmanship, and presence. From tufted armchairs to intricately carved sideboards, each piece was made to last and to impress. These aren't just furnishings. They are works of art that tell a story, often passed down through generations with timeless appeal. Incorporating these treasures into your modern space doesn't mean going full antique. A single Victorian statement piece, like a clawfoot chair or a marble-top console, adds gravitas and charm. Balance it with clean lines or contemporary textures for a look that feels intentional and grounded. If authentic antiques are outside your budget, consider vintage-inspired reproductions or DIY upcycled furniture. Adding appliques, repainting with chalk paint, and swapping hardware can recreate the Victorian look on a dime. The goal is character, texture, shape, and a story behind each item. Victorian interiors weren't complete without dramatic wall treatments. Ornate wallpaper, intricate wainscoting, and picture rails created depth and elegance. Florals, damask, and repeating motifs were common, each bringing a sense of drama and richness to the space. These features turned walls into true artistic statements. Modern homeowners can take inspiration from these designs in creative ways. Peel and stick wallpaper with Victorian prints is easy to apply and renter-friendly. You might also consider beadboard paneling painted in muted tones for a subtle nod to period styling that feels both fresh and timeless. Layering wall textures is also key. Use a chair rail to divide bold wallpaper from a painted lower half or install molding to add sophistication. Even a small touch, like a framed wallpaper panel, can evoke that historical grandeur without major renovation costs. Victorian window treatments were more than functional. They were lavish, layered, and designed to frame light like a painting. Heavy velvet drapes, sheer lace under curtains, and dramatic valances were often used together. These combinations offered privacy, insulation, and above all, elegance that softened even the grandest rooms. To bring this into your home today, consider using a double curtain rod. Hang a sheer panel close to the glass and a heavier curtain over it for depth. Tassels and tiebacks can be added for a period-correct touch. Opt for floral embroidery, brocade, or fringe to mimic the richness of the era. Even small-scale Victorian touches can transform a room. A lace cafe curtain in the kitchen, or a swag valance over a living room window, adds charm without being too heavy. Choose soft neutrals or deep, dramatic tones based on your room's style and natural light. Victorian homes used lighting as both function and finery. Gas lamps, ornate chandeliers, oil lanterns, and candle sconces all played a role in creating an ambient, moody atmosphere. Brass, bronze, and stained glass details made these fixtures sculptural elements in the room, even when unlit. Today, you can recreate this ambience with electric versions of classic Victorian lighting. Look for reproduction gaslight sconces, crystal chandeliers, or Tiffany-style stained glass lamps. The goal is warmth, soft, layered lighting with golden undertones that feels cozy and dramatic at once. Try layering light sources in one space. Pair a main chandelier with side sconces and a table lamp. Add dimmers or warm bulbs to control mood. Even a candle in a hurricane glass can evoke the romantic flicker of a bygone time. Victorian lighting invites rest, beauty, and a slower pace. In the Victorian era, flooring choices were made with durability and decoration in mind. Hardwood floors, often dark and polished, formed a base. Layered on top were richly patterned rugs, sometimes overlapping or placed at angles for visual intrigue. In kitchens and entryways, encaustic tiles added both beauty and practicality. You can emulate this timeless look using wide plank wood floors in deep tones like walnut or mahogany. Don't be afraid to layer area rugs over your floors. Persian-style, floral or oriental rugs work well and add warmth and character instantly. Even faux wood vinyl can mimic the look affordably. For a small Victorian update, try a tiled entryway with geometric patterns or a vintage-inspired rug beneath your dining table. These grounded pieces help define spaces in an open-plan home while connecting your space to the past in a subtle, stylish way. Victorian walls were rich with visual interest, often adorned with a mix of artwork, mirrors, and framed curiosities. Oil portraits, pastoral paintings, and romantic prints added cultural refinement to a space. Gilded and carved frames emphasized opulence, while strategically placed mirrors amplified natural light in dark corners. You can bring this classic look into your home by creating a gallery wall with ornate vintage-style frames. Include a mix of art, botanical prints, moody landscapes, and silhouettes. Gold leaf, walnut, or ebony-colored frames will tie the whole collection together while staying true to Victorian style. Don't forget mirrors, an essential in Victorian homes. Choose large oval or rectangular mirrors with decorative frames. Place them opposite windows to reflect light and enhance depth. Even a single antique-inspired wall accent can elevate your entire room and echo the charm of a historic home. In Victorian homes, the fireplace wasn't just for warmth, it was the heart of the room. Surrounds were crafted in marble, wood, or tile, often topped with carved mantels and decorative brackets. Cast iron inserts and tile hearths added layered charm. This architectural element created a true focal point in every parlor or bedroom. To bring this look home, explore antique-inspired fireplace surrounds or faux mantels. Dress your mantel with vintage candlesticks, ceramic vases, books, or framed photos. Layer a mirror or painting above it to draw the eye upward. Even non-working fireplaces can become cozy nooks with the right styling. Try seasonal decorating, like draping greenery in winter or adding floral arrangements in spring. Victorian homes loved seasonal splendor. You can echo that richness with natural textures, gold accents, and meaningful heirlooms. A well-styled hearth invites both warmth and timeless conversation. Victorian kitchens were utilitarian yet full of charm. Unlike today's open concepts, they were often tucked away, featuring wood cabinetry, soapstone or marble counters, and brass hardware. Sinks were deep and apron-fronted, often set beneath a window. Open shelves or glass front cabinets allowed dishware to become part of the decor. To replicate this style, consider shaker cabinets in cream or sage green, pair with unlacquered brass pulls. Butcher block or faux marble counters add texture. Even adding beadboard paneling to a modern kitchen can invoke that warm, lived-in feel. Vintage-style faucets and knobs are small touches with big impact. Display everyday items like canisters, copper cookware, or patterned china. Victorian kitchens weren't overly minimal. They celebrated the beauty of domestic life. A pot rack, linen curtains, or even a simple vintage runner can help bring that nostalgic character into your home. Victorian bedrooms were personal sanctuaries layered with comfort and elegance. Four-poster or iron-framed beds were common, draped in lace, quilts, and richly patterned fabrics. Nightstands held oil lamps or books, and vanities displayed brushes, perfumes, and keepsakes. Every detail spoke to a slower, intentional way of living. To recreate this atmosphere, use soft, muted tones paired with vintage linens. Layer bedding with texture, crochet throws, floral quilts, velvet cushions. Add a vintage trunk at the foot of the bed or a small side chair with carved legs. Even simple additions like lace doilies or framed silhouettes can elevate the room's charm. Look for vanity tables or dressers with ornate mirrors. Add vintage trays with perfume bottles, candlesticks, or jewelry boxes. A small table lamp with a fringed shade can set the mood. Victorian bedrooms were deeply personal, so adding heirlooms or meaningful pieces makes the space truly your own. We've journeyed through every elegant corner of the Victorian home, from its cozy bedrooms and charming kitchens to its richly layered living spaces. Whether you're drawn to ornate wallpapers or antique lighting, there's something timeless in this historic style that still speaks to our modern hearts. You don't need a full renovation to capture Victorian charm. Try adding lace curtains, brass hardware, or a carved side table. Let your home tell a story through layers, textures, and thoughtful details. Even small touches can bring old-world beauty into today's world. If you loved exploring Victorian home design with us, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Dreamy Decor. We'd love to hear what ideas inspired you, and stay tuned for more DIY and design tips to help you transform your space into something truly magical.